Stick to the basics. Stick to the basics. Stick to the basics.
The basics. The basics. The basics. The basics.
Welcome back to another episode of Train With Me. Today we're going over top 10 worst influencer exercises, part 2. So without further ado, keep your eyes glued to the screen, the ears peeled to the speakers, and let's learn some shit. Alright, so the top 10 list isn't in exact order, but just to talk about this right now since I'm already here, is doing plyometrics with weights. The whole point of doing plyometrics, jumping on boxes, quick feet, is to be explosive. You don't want to have a bunch of stuff holding your weight down, and you don't want to have a bunch of weight that's holding you down that's not letting you actually go through the proper range of motion to be able to be explosive. So taking dumbbells and jumping with them on is kind of useless. When you want to be explosive from the start, say doing box jumps, we want to be in the position where we're squatting down, using our hips to actually go through the hinge, just like doing a deadlift. So we're here, we're just up, and then planning, and then going down. That's all we're doing with plyometrics. We want to be explosive, hinging into a position, landing to a squat, so you be fluent and stable. Adding a bunch of weights thinking that it's gonna make you faster, more explosive because you have to move a bunch of weight around isn't actually gonna work. All it's gonna do is actually slow you down. So leave the plyometrics to the plyometrics, and leave the weights to the weight training. Woo. I don't know how many times I've actually seen that in the video. Literally taking the barbell and pressing on the side to side. If you wanna do it right, literally just do regular ass dumbbell press and do unilateral work. Go over and grab some dumbbells. But look at that, 45s on the ground. Wonder how they got there. Get yourself into a bench. Sit yourself back like you normally would. Make sure you're pressing floor to core. Elbows a little bit of angle on the side. You're gonna press them up. Then you're gonna keep one arm up, pushing into the ceiling, while the other one presses up. You can do one at a time like this, or you can do them alternating. It makes a lot more sense to do this because guess what? The arms go through the full range of motion. Nothing gonna keep you off or imbalanced. You have to use both arms to do the work unilaterally. So before you start grabbing barbells and start doing a balancing act, just do regular unilateral dumbbell press. It's that simple. Hey guys, what's up? A lot of you guys watch the channel but not subscribe, so do your boy a favor and subscribe to the channel and hit the post notification button as well too, so the next time I put a video out, we'll be the first ones to get it. And hopefully by now you guys like the video. So if you do, hit the like button. Back to the show. I don't know how. These dumb workouts got me confused here. I don't know how many times we've seen girls do this, or big, huge trainers get women in the leg press machine, got them all twisted sideways like a pretzel, and say, hey man, this is gonna help work your glutes because your sideways is gonna put more emphasis on the glutes. So when you're down, it's nice and rock solid, and you wanna push with the heels and push up. Make sure you get hyperextend your knees so you got some knee problems on the road, but I swear to God, this is gonna kill your glutes. That's it. It's just dumb. Guys, the only way that your glutes can work is if it goes all the way through. It's gotta do this. So unless they make a machine that helps you do this, right? If there's a machine that looks like this, somebody tell me, or like this. That's the only way that this makes any sense if it's glutes. But until then, guess what? This is quads all day long. Quads, quads, quads. I don't care if you do it. It's quads. Stop doing glutes and leg press machine, damn it. And anybody who tells you it's gonna work your glutes is lying. It's gonna make it tight at the bottom. Yes, it is. Of course it is, because you gotta bend your leg. Hip flexion a little bit. But in order for this to get the full max load, it needs to go from here all the way to here. I'm about to make a machine like this. You see this machine? This machine's sick now. You better recognize. Look at this. If I catch any of you guys doing this in the gym saying, Johnny told me to do my legs like this, if I want my glutes to work on leg press, I'm gonna find y'all. But if you make a machine like this, I want my cut. If you're gonna do upright rows, And I'm probably gonna do an actual like video just on this. Don't do them like this. This isn't gonna help you out. Number one, it's gonna hurt the shoulders. Number two, it's terrible. Just doesn't, I don't even know what we're doing here. I don't know what we're doing here. Next, this exercise actually comes from doing an actual clean. And cleans aren't done like this. They're done with hands a little bit shoulder width apart, where you can actually use the lateral head of your delt to help pull the weight up. That's how it's gonna actually work your delts. This is working the delts. This is working the traps and I don't know, your collarbone, because I feel like they're gonna freaking break. It's just so congested. Just because somebody looks better than you and doing something different than you doesn't mean they're doing what they're doing right or even necessary at all. Remember that. Okay, look, this is, I'm not picking on the weighted curls again, I'm not. I saw an influencer doing this in a workout and I was like, oh my God, and then I keep hearing all the other tips and cues that I should be using. Hey Johnny, you should be using it this way, your elbows should be pulling out, you should be dragging it up more, you should be doing all this stuff. I'm like, oh my God, you're not looking at what I'm trying to point out, which is the obvious. If this is supposed to be like a burner, like after biceps are done, you're just trying to, oh, I want to get my biceps burn it all up. Guess who's gonna burn first? Your forearms. You know why? Because you're trying to hold weight like this. I see this. I'm not talking weighted curls. I'm not gonna pick on weighted curls anymore. I'm gonna pick on this stupid thing. This is dumb. This is absolutely stupid. All right, hold on a sec. I'm doing 50-pound curls here. 10. 10. Then I'm done. I'm gonna do this to burn it out and get my fingers to just get a nice little grip strength work going on here. At the end of your workout, you're gonna burn out from just your grip. So if you're trying to like burn out your biceps, literally just drop the weight and burn it out doing the full range of motion. Look, you don't need to burn out your biceps with making more stress on your forearms. And if you want your forearms to work, then do a forearm workout. It's that simple, like split them up. There's nothing wrong with doing a little bit of biceps and there's the forearms at the end. Nothing wrong with that at all. You can mix it up, switch it up, whatever, but they don't have to be together all the time. Master the basics. Bicep curls, burn it out, drop the weight and do a drop set. Pyramid, I don't know. I don't know how many times I've seen this in the gym. How many times have I seen Shrugs in the gym? A bunch of influencers, big ones. Gotta be a powerlifter or a strongman, something like that. I don't know what it is. But they're massive. And they're looking like the most jacked chicken you ever seen in your life. Go over to some weights that you can handle, that you can control. I just put a chat video last week. Go watch that video. But just literally go over. Find a way you can control. Just like every other muscle in your body, sacrifice hypertrophy, is gonna help us build volume, right? Unless you're like doing some kind of a, I don't know, strength competition where you gotta do the 1 rep shrug max, I don't know, just doesn't make any sense. So find yourself some weights that you can do. I get the 60s, not that heavy, but guess what? If I just keep them out, chest up and just kind of shrug up and control them down, because this is such an easy movement to do, to keep it very basic, that I can literally control the concentric and the negative, eccentric, and do this. I don't know how many times it'll start to burn like crazy, but I got 60 pounds. I've done about 5 reps now, and my traps are starting to seize up. You'll feel it more. Look at my full range of motion. All the way up, all the way down. This is not a rep at all. It's not. It's too full range. Keep it light. Keep it moderate. Keep it controlled. Get your ass out of the squat rack doing damn shrugs to keep them controlled. Bounce everywhere and probably break the mirror when they fall off the collars. You're not wearing collars. Because you're probably eagles in there saying, I don't need collars. You've seen them before. Put a gym fail somewhere. Right there. Good. Ooh.
The basics.
You've seen it before. Everyone's seen this in the gym. Pro bodybuilders have done it. And everybody's gonna be like, oh, but I've seen a pro bodybuilder do it. He's 670 pounds, full of muscle, with sweet arms. He's doing it. I'm gonna listen to him instead. I hear that all the time. This is unnecessary. The whole point of this, show you guys what is unnecessary. Doing stuff like this. Or, I don't know how many times I've seen guys do, oh yeah, I'll use a plate too. Oh, the plate's gonna help out, you know what I mean? With this sweet grip in here. I don't know what this thing is. This is like Do you do it this way? Do you do the shocker, or do you do what? You do one finger? What is this? What is it? 2 in the, 3 in the, whatever you want to call it. It's a trigger. Ah, there you go. It's this. This is great. This makes so much sense. Just go grab some dumbbells. I don't care how much weight it is. Just grab some dumbbells. You know what I mean? Stand shoulder width apart. Keep your elbows, shoulders, and your hands the same plot at the same height. Bam, you know what I mean? Just master this, right? Whew. And if you want to get fancy, we can do one at a time. You know what I mean? If you want to get even fancier with it, we can do the other arm. If you want to even get more fancy, we do the same thing with the stupid ass barbell. Just do it with a dumbbell. Because it's so hard that I need to make this workout that much more difficult to grab this freaking barbell and do a balancing act. This is great. Real good, right? You've seen it.
Stick to the basics.
I don't know how many times I've seen this as a workout or like a warm-up. Literally, I see in the gym all the time. Someone's sitting there like, about to do shoulders today. Gotta get my shoulders nice and warmed up. This is not gonna warm your rotator up. This is really just gonna make your bicep work really hard, holding this dumbbell like this the entire time. There's no load on the muscle at all. So to make this actually work, a couple things you can do. Done them before, a gazillion times. You can do them like this, where there's actually a load coming down, making your rotators work. Or grab yourself a band for the 19,000th time, pull it out, and do these. Or do these. Just do those. It works, it makes sense. You need to have resistance. Doing anything like this doesn't work my rotators whatsoever, because guess what? For this to work, I need to be like down like this for it to work. Or again, using bands or something. Just don't sit here like this. Be honest, people are doing this all day long. Waste your time, orient your biceps before you do shoulders. I'm not gonna lie, this exercise isn't that bad, but it's very, very client specific or person specific. For those people who are very, those people just starting out, it's just not necessarily the best one you're gonna use to try and build muscle. More muscle. I like using this with the athletes that I have, clients that I have that are more beginner. I put them in a pressing position, which is pretty good, then having the hands where they are on here does make sense. But if you're somebody that's trying to actually build muscle, again, our goal is to find exercises that will help us build muscle. And if your goal is to build muscle, you're just not gonna be able to load it as much as you can with this. So again, if you're gonna do anything, just do a regular ass dumbbell press. I'm gonna put out a new book, a new ebook. It's called Regular Ass Movements That You Should Be Doing, that you're not. And they're gonna be all the basic ones you can think of. Literally, push-ups will be the first one. Literally, push-ups. Regular ass push-ups. And then as soon as you can do a regular ass push-up, learn how to do a regular ass pressing movement. Probably a barbell. Then when you graduate from the barbell and you got some control and stability and some core strength, move on to some dumbbells. Then after dumbbells, guess what? You're probably good to do anything else. And then once you mastered all those, I don't know, maybe try something different, maybe a machine. I don't know. Point is, master the basics. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's actually not that bad of an exercise at all, if it's sport specific. So for the most part, people doing this, athletes doing this, mostly like strong men, right? Putting themselves in the position to do like, what's a stone carry, or they gotta pick up a stone and get down, get themselves up and they gotta roll it over. It's specific, it makes sense. If you're a powerlifter or if you're a strongman, I'd be like, yeah, Zerchers are great to do. Do them for sure, because you're gonna be in that position as an athlete. But for you guys out there, if you just wanna grow your legs, just do regular squats. Literally, learn how to do regular squat. Because I can guarantee for the most part that I've seen, most people doing Zerchers can't do them properly, which means they probably can't squat properly. Again, just do regular ass squat or front squat or any squat, any of your basic squats, back squat, front squat, goblet squat, Smith machine squat. There's so many other ones you could do that don't require you to have so much upper body strength to hold the weight, because let's be serious, most people can't load this exercise. So just learn how to squat. Anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. Come with that tell like it is, transparent, vulnerable truth. For coaching, johnnyshreve.com. If you want to know more about my coaching, book yourself a 15 to 30 minute consult. At the end of that consult, I deduct it off any package that you pick. Also guys, hit the description below for those discount codes and promo codes to help save your life or change your life for the better. And guys, I'm on Instagram and TikTok. Send me your progress pics, training pics, and your video clips, and I'll repost it for you, because you know how it is. Iron sharpens iron, progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.